No one built near the River Umụọra. It whispered at night, and those who listened too long either vanished or returned strange, but Adaugo didn't know that. She arrived from Umud with nothing but a sewing machine, scraps of fabric, and the hope of peace. She'd been betrayed, burned out, and broken. All she wanted was to start over, quietly. The abandoned hut by the river was cheap. The villagers had warned her that place is cursed. But Adaugo only smiled. Water doesn't scare thread. She opened her shop, golden stitches, with a borrowed chair, one mirror, and her mother's scissors. At first, no one came. But when Mama Ijeoma, a round woman with a stubborn waistline, strutted through the market in a perfect wrapper sewn by Adaugo, people started coming. She stitched dresses that hugged like second skin. Her shop became a small shrine. But the river watched. One night, just after the crickets had gone mute, came a knock, soft and sure. At the door stood a tall woman wrapped in cloth that shimmered like fish scales. "I am Olama," she said. "I've been watching. You stitch beauty. I offer you power." From her satchel, she revealed 7 sacred fabrics, each woven with symbols, cowrie eyes, feathers, veins. "Use these. So for anyone, their lives will change, wealth, power, desire. But never ask who they are or why they came. And never refuse them." Adaugo stared. She wanted peace, not sorcery. But the fabrics pulsed, alive with promise. Her mother still needed surgery. Her shop still leaked when it rained. She accepted. The next morning, a stranger arrived. Elegant, silent, tearful. She placed the red cloth on Adaugo's table. "Make me powerful." Adaugo didn't ask. Days later, the woman returned in a luxury SUV. "You saved me," she said, handing Adaugo an envelope stuffed with cash. More came. A barren woman. A dropout. A widow. A pastor's mistress. All left transformed. Businesses boomed. Marriages returned. Careers exploded. And Adaugo? She bought 3 machines. Her mother's health recovered. Her face returned to mirrors, but then came the whispers. One client vanished. Another was accused of arson. A third screamed every night in her sleep. A jealous neighbor who mocked the enchanted dresses went blind. It didn't make sense. Until it did, the cost was real. Every gain came at someone else's loss. The cloth didn't create, it transferred. A new client, just a child, entered Adaugo's shop. "They said you help people win scholarships. I want to be a lawyer." Adaugo's hands shook. That night, she returned to the river. Olama waited. "You hesitated," Olama said coldly. "You're unraveling the thread." "I want out," Adaugo begged. "You've already paid," Olama replied. "Paid what?" "Your womb." Adaugo froze. "You gave others futures. You lost yours." Adaugo collapsed. The river hissed. The next morning, she burned the remaining sacred cloths and locked her shop. Villagers gossiped. Some said she'd gone mad. Others said she'd seen a spirit. She never spoke of it again. Years later, children played near her hut. They called her Nene Basket, the quiet woman who wove baskets and stared at the water. When asked why she stopped sewing, she'd only say, "Not every thread should be pulled. Some come from souls." In chasing quick success, be careful what you're sewing. The stitch that lifts you may unravel another.